Come here. Over here. Yes. Okay. All right. Here's our latest OC update. The game plan from here on is going to change drastically. The normal case that we thought we were taking over isn't really that case at all. This morning, you know, and I said on the last video I suspected that he has eye problems. So this morning when I called him from across the yard, he took a few moments trying to locate me, and you could tell it was by nose and hearing. And then when he started to make a move towards me, he actually ran into an 8-foot kennel run and ran dead center in the middle of it, never saw it, bounced off it, got confused for a second or two. Since he couldn't locate me and I tried again to call him, he got startled because of it. He couldn't find his way that way. So he backed off a little bit and then just stayed there listening to me, but didn't try to travel again because he was so startled about running into the kennel. And it's 8 feet long. So, and you can see at the same time, my wife then tried to give him a piece of cheese, and it was probably 2 feet away from him when she put it out, and he snaps at the air. From distance, he smells it. He just can't tell exactly where it is, so he snapped in the air. He got a little closer, snapped in the air, and she left it where it was, and he worked his way to it, and then once he bumped into her hand and knew it was there, then he actually took the food from her. But he's having a hard time with those eyes, trying to locate things, and you can tell sometimes he sees some things, but a lot of the times he's completely lost with his vision. So this is actually a whole different case, because this is a guy who had no social skills for 7 years, doesn't know anything about the world he lived in, or lives in. He doesn't know anything about the world, period, because he's been in the yard for 7 years without really contact with anybody or anything. So with the other dogs, I can tell too in the kennel, he senses them there. He's not looking to fight them. He just can't tell really where they are. He knows they're around, but he's not looking to be aggressive to them. But if they walk right on him, he doesn't see it coming, he'll snap out just out of fear. So the real game to this now is not taking an aggressive guy by nature and turning him around into a non-aggressive guy. He has to now, I got to shut off the trigger, his fear response, because he doesn't know anything about the world. 7 years, knows nothing about the real world. So now I'm taking his defense mechanism and trying to cap it, where just because something bumps into you, you don't lash out and you strike. So this is actually more complicated than the hardcore aggression. Now I gotta make him just stop himself from reacting to things he doesn't know or never knew or can't see. So when you're really working with aggression, you want them to see things. So whatever they're looking at, they can focus on, and then when you work it through, they know what they're being worked through on. And they can see it in all different ways, and different, the way you move things and the way you want them to look at things. You're always changing the angles and the way things look when you're dealing with aggression. And yeah, they sense it too, but they're more so looking at the body language of everything. So this, he can't see it. He has no idea. And what ran into him? What did he just run into? Whoop! And he just, because he has no way to sense it. So this is like shutting him down and telling him, listen, you just have to trust what I'm telling you in life, that no matter what, you just don't bite anything, even though you don't know what it is. So this is going to be a little different, a little more complicated. So I'm kind of trying to figure out the route to go with this right now, but definitely his eyes have to be checked. That's the primary. And then, you know, we work at it from there, and I'm going to do what I can do right now, because I have to get him to start sensing dogs and not just strike out at him just because they come close to his face and he doesn't know what it is. So I mean, they go sniff him, and people go near him and they come up on him, he doesn't see it coming, and then you go touch him, he startles right away. So this is a little more challenging. So we'll see where we take this, because for sure the whole thing is completely different than when we started and what I thought we were going to do. So we'll keep you posted. He's doing great. He's laying here with me. I've been petting him, touching him, and he's hanging out with me. So we're good. You know, he had a few moments. He got scared this morning with a few little things that startled him, and he kind of lashed out, but nothing, again, severe aggression, or he's not looking to be aggressive. He's getting startled because of his sight. So we'll check back with you again, and we'll keep you updated on what route we go with this. See you soon.